Today, two teams hailing from the AFC between the Jacksonville Jaguars Cam Little after the opening kick. And away we go from Nashville. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. So the Titans ready for their opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with a loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result. So expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They run once more with Spears. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down.
Lamar now from the gun. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up. Here comes the Titans punting unit. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out to former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
Last week is one of those weird spots as a quarterback, Kate. Right, you celebrated when every win is so hard in this league, but as a QB, you also know when you throw more interceptions than touchdowns, you're very fortunate to come on the winning side of any game at this level.
First down throw, Lawrence. Oh, he's going for it again. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Design run for Lawrence. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
We didn't try fighting for more and risking a fumble in that situation. Just make sure you get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
At the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Out of the gun to give to Etienne. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Makes the ground in bounds left side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
24-yard gain on the play. And a Jaguar first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Titans in the dime. 3rd down. 6 DBs out there.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Team touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete. And maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up fourth down. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. Little knocks it through. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Titans and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Taken in by the rookie out of USC. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Rollins at the 32-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and
New Spears on second down. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. Looking to his fullback now. And he's tackled for a short gain. Second down now, 7 to go.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second.
Lamar off the play fake. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Forced to the ground and incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Jackson now on 3rd. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. On again comes Jake Bailey to punt this away. And the fair catch secured here at the 16. Second drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran at their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes on that one, Kate. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
He's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
The Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains in next week.
He gets forward, next about 4 yards. Kevin Winston in on that tackle.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Passing downfield, working the left. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Jaguars have a first down.
First down, Jacksonville.
One drawn up here for Lawrence. He's still going at the 30. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
15 more yards. That's another Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Lawrence working from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Third down, and they need to get 10.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Lawrence hangs out to it. Defense contains him. That's going to force fourth down as he's dropped for a loss.
He was brought down by
Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. First field goal was good. His second look from inside of 45 yards.
a 44-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for him.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar. They want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. One quarter down in this all AFC South contest. Our score, 6-0. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. On first down, Jackson. It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Jackson. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
That's good for a Titans 1st down. 1st and 10.
Now the shotgun give to Spears. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Big pass caught by Wicks. And they bring him down around the 34. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. From the gun, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Spencer Schrader ready for the field goal try. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Lawrence to throw it. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's not going to get anything out of this. The defense all over it, and they're going to take him out for a loss of 2.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Now it's Lawrence. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
1st down, Jaguars.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of the offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They go play action. Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line.
That's good for a Jaguars 1st down. A gain of 14.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. after a good pickup. They're set up with second and short.
Brings up second and 2.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and short.
Cam Little on for the Jaguars field goal. A 48-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. He's delivering.
On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. We'll get another look at this Tennessee offense. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10. Play fake. Jackson. Catch is made near the edge. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
They'll work against the blitz. That one's complete over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Give him 8 on that one. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
And the Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now we'll give to Spears, coming left. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to Pro Bowl if you can cover. You want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. Get some space around midfield. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
Yards. That's good for a Titans first
Man in
down.
motion here.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's enough. Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Spears running behind center. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So he can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. Now looks like we're going to get a stoppage for an injured Jaguar. He's in some pain as the trainers head out to examine him. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Changing it up here, Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. We've got a screen to the running back. And that will not be enough for a first down. Spencer Schrader ready for the field goal try. 1 for 1 so far. This is from 40. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jaguars send running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Etienne to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. Only a couple of minutes to go in our first half. More from Nissan Stadium coming up. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Oh, look at this, here he goes. The Gain of 15 there. And the Jaguars have a first down.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Jaguars first down. A gain of 15.
Lawrence working from the gun.
Jacksonville.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up
Out of the
second
gun,
down.
Lawrence. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the sack forces a now tougher third down.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs. But not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap
On him again, and he goes down again. Oh boy, we've got to pause here because Trevor Lawrence, he was the one hurt on that play, and now he's in need of some attention from the medical staff. On fourth down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Coming up to stop that play with Gameday Barron.
Second and 6 at the 23-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout.
The Titans first down.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. And here's a Helm over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. The Titans call their third and final timeout.
At the 38-yard line.
And again, it's Jackson. He's keeping it. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
That's good for a Titans first down.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He's trying to push the field. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. Third down coming up.
Incomplete. Brings up a third down.
Third and long for him here. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Jake Bailey on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's at to punt and sends this flying. And he made sure to angle that one toward the sideline. It bounces inside the 20 and jumps out at the 13. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackled by Jack Campbell. So a field goal game, the rest of the league can wait. We'll see how they're faring later. Our focus, it's on these two teams as we skip halftime and get right back to this contest. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. Here come the Jaguars, taking the field on offense to start the third. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
On second down, it's Etienne. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. That's good for a couple of yards. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
Jaguars first down. 2 yards on the play. First down, Jaguars.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Now here he goes. So 20 yards on that play. And the Jaguars have a first down.
That's another Jaguars first down. It's a gain of 20. And the Jaguars first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the Titans.
From the gun, ETN gets it. And he will not get the first, but oh, this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down.
Gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
They go right back to ETN. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
A 48-yard attempt.
Little knocks it through. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Well, when we start discussing who their most dependable scorer is in this game, I don't think it's one of these skill guys, not even the quarterback, who comes to my mind first. You bring up this kicker. He's now a perfect 4 for 4 on field goals and contributing big time to this lead.
On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Carried by Spears to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd down. Here's an option. Shoots away from one. He cuts it to the right sideline. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
And the Titans first down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Spears trying this straight ahead. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. The big play, and that's of 17 yards. And the Titans have a 1st. We've set it down from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short run. Neither side feels particularly good about it, and we'll move to the next.
Looking to his fullback now. He'll muster a little down to the 30. Tapped down by Caleb Bransall. Equal look by the Jaguars here. 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. Hits him on the in route. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Connecting on the slant. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now a give to Spears. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
He brings it in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans make their way to the end zone. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere in football fields. You start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And they'll take the lead.
13. Jaguars 12.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think one thing you find is you do not want to settle for a field goal again. Points are great, but touchdowns, that's what's win games in the NFL.
This is ahead for about 5. Stopped by Deion Henley. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
At the 31-yard line.
ETN again. Now all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing. And I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains.
First down. A gain of 37 yards. First down, Jacksonville.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
First down run, nabs him 5, now second and 5. Lawrence throwing here. Has it in close. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a third quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
So Lawrence lining the Jaguars up. They're going for 2.
The Jaguars will line up for the...
Lawrence is hit. The ball is loose. It's picked up by the Titans. So he made the stop on the fumble return, but he paid the price for it. He's hurt on that play. He's going to need to get looked at to see what's wrong. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here's Jones. This makes it up to the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Looking to throw, Jackson. Gets it to him on the screen. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Coming to the line for another first and 10. And this is Spears. Having gained about a handful there. It was Jack Kaiser who got there for the tackle.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Running with Spears on second down. Give him 5 on the play. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
They will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They run once more with Spears. Pushing for the red zone. And they're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this third quarter. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the fourth trailing. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Going back, it's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
It's his running back. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That's another Titans 1st down.
They'll run here. It's Spears. And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Titans take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Tajay Spears touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
They'll try it on the ground. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt. Well, 2 left on the table there. Forget the goal line, Brock. They barely got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, to me right there, Kate, that's a sign this defense did their homework, studied their tendencies. Yeah, no way that running back was going to get that one in, not with that force of the defense coming at him.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Fielded at the 7. Escapes a defender. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with us. Lawrence with it on 1st. Short pass brought in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense is set. 1st and 10. Lawrence to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 40.
The pitch is to Etienne. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Jaguars have a 1st down.
And the Jaguars 1st down. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Jaguars.
Short side option here. He's running left. Lawrence goes into a slide before that hit can arrive with enough for a 1st down.
19 more yards. That's another Jaguars 1st down. 1st and goal, Jacksonville.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
They'll run. Etienne shoots away from one. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Call it a 70-yard pickup, and they're just a yard away now on 2nd and goal. Running from the pistol, it's Newton. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Here's Lawrence to throw. And they take this in for the score. The Jaguars take a 4th quarter lead. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Trying for it on the ground. And he gets into the end zone for the 2-point three-point conversion. That puts them in a much better spot now. Up 7 here in the fourth. Defense perhaps a little too worried about the pass there, partner, and as a result, they're able to run it in for 2.
It really becomes a numbers game down here. And you see a lot of teams employ this, right? If there's numbers there against the pass, we're going to be committed to running. If they stack the box, we've got to be willing to throw it. In this case, it was a numbers advantage and the simplest path for 2 points.
So the Tennessee offense headed out for another series. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, they can burst backs, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
It's 16 yards on that play. And the Titans have a first. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37. First down, here's Lamar. Finds him over the middle. And this one does not go far.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now it's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
Jackson now on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
First down. 1st and 10.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on 2nd.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
Not on the same page with his tight end. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
It's now 3rd and 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
They'll bring out the punter here. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. And a fair catch made here at the 17. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? Here's Etienne to begin the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Into traffic, complete. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. First down now, ball at the 33. Lawrence working from the gun. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
At the 35-yard line.
QB keeps the 2nd down option. Get some space around midfield. Here he goes again. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Out of the gun to give to ETN. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the 4th. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he's got it. It's in close. Across the line, into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. On the return, here's Jones. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Out come the Titans for another offensive possession. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense to the line fast.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35.
Lamar off the play fake. Able to find Wicks here. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Titans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now the shotgun give to Spears. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Lamar now from the gun. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw. It's a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Looking right, and he finds him. And that might do it for him, Brock. Doesn't reach the marker as they turn it over on downs here in the 4th.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. And he's going to be stopped after about a 3-yard pickup on 1st down. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their 1st. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. They go right back to ETN. Trying to fight free, he can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout.
And it's 3rd down.
Titans sending out some nickel coverage here. 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. They'll look underneath here for ETN. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. The Titans call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. The Jaguars in a punt formation. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. So now here comes the Titans on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Finds him on the crossing route. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completed to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
Makes it 3rd and
Now to throw. Connects on the crosser. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
a gain of 9 yards.
And they spike the football as we get down under 50 seconds to play. With 45 seconds showing on that clock, it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He gets this one to home. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Complete to
Titans in the hurry up, trying to get this play off fast.
Brings up
Here he is to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down.
That's good.
Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run.
1st and 10 at the 42.
And he gets it spiked. 20 seconds left to play. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and
Looking to throw it. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. For the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say goodbye from Nashville.